Hello there everyone, this is Iron Mark 3 coming at you with another workshop upload. And welcome to a very spacious control centre for my new MBT prototype chassis, which for lack of any further designation is just the AT5. So yeah, AT5, it gets a serial number but no proper name. This is a product of my first ever attempt to live stream on YouTube. The stream didn't go so well, plenty of technical issues, but the tank hull, I think, actually turned out very nicely. Certainly the people that saw it in the stream, or managed to see it when they weren't seeing loading screens, were quite impressed by it, I think. And it has a very nice sloped profile to it. Now, why am I uploading an incomplete tank, you might ask? Because, quite frankly, this is a blank slate. This is a blank hull, which is... I'm just putting it out there for anyone who wants to modify the AT5 further, or base their own vehicles off it, or anything like that, just to play around with. Because as it is, this thing is built for the Ashes of the Empire campaign, and it takes up roughly a third of the block limit, and costs 11,000 resources for a... well, a pretty capable MBT chassis, to be honest. So that leaves a full 2/3 of the block limit to actually fit weaponry to this thing. And it has a good amount of internal space left over as well. So there's plenty of space for customizing and taking this thing wherever you want to go. In its stock form though, the AT5 has this fuel combustion engine. It's not very efficient, but it provides a good amount of power. A nice round 1,800, which is enough for the basic tank, for its wheels and tracks, because it has many of those, as you can see, along the sides here, along with built-in reflector shields, which cover it from all angles, especially from the front, but from the back is a bit weak, but it's still got that. And it also powers a heliblade based stability system to help the vehicle stay down on the ground. It's not that friendly with little bumps, but in hilly terrain and in general it can really maneuver quickly. It boasts a top speed of up to 64 meters per second by itself, though as you can see on bumps it slows down to about 30 to 35, and on flat ground turning it can actually turn at 40 meters per second, so it's really good and maneuverable for such a craft as this, such a tank as this. Yeah, and that's really all there is to say about it. It's got an outer metal shell, it's got heavy armor reinforcements on the front and along the sides where the tracks join the main body, and so it's got some good durability even behind its shielding. But it's got the space for any kind of weapon system and power sources you might feel the need to install to further its abilities or tune it to your own operation. And that's really all I've got to say about it, really, because it is a blank tank chassis after all. It doesn't actually have anything else, no other features installed. So yeah, blank slate for you guys to play around with. You'll find the workshop link in the description for the video down below if you're interested in acquiring this for yourself. But until next time, this has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all some other time.